Today we are going to discuss the next reagent called as selenium dioxide. The formula for selenium dioxide is SeO2. In this lecture we are going to discuss first of all its preparation. Okay. Next point is that is the important point from the exam point of view of basic part 3, that is its applications. Totally here selenium dioxide has 4 applications. One by one we will see it. Okay. So let us start here. That is preparation first. Selenium dioxide preparation here. It is obtained by burning selenium in a source of a oxygen, that is Se plus O2 gives rise to SeO2. Okay, selenium dioxide. As far as its physical properties are considered, it is white crystalline solid. First point, it is very toxic in nature. Next, it is soluble in dioxin, ethanol and acetic acid. And fourth point is that is it acts as a strong oxidizing agent. This is one of its application. Okay. Again, I am going to repeat this. Selenium when burning in source of oxygen, it gives rise to selenium dioxide. It is white crystalline solid. It is very toxic in nature. It is soluble in dioxin, ethanol and acetic acid and acts as a strong oxidizing agent. Okay. When it is mixed with a water, last and but most valuable property, when it is mixed with a water, selenium plus H2O gives rise to H2SeO3. Okay, that is here selenium, when it is dissolved in water, there is formation of selenious acid, which is basically acts as a selenium dioxide as a reagent. Okay. Now we are going to stress on or giving the importance on its applications. Okay. What are its applications? See here, applications. There are totally 4 applications of selenium dioxide. First of all, just I am stating here first, and then we are going to discuss one by one it in detail. First, as an oxidizing agent in which the compounds containing carbon-carbon triple bond. Second one, it acts in benzylic and allylic carbon atom as a hydroxylation. That is, here one must care should be taken is that is here one of the H, whatever may be the allylic carbon atom which has attached hydrogen atoms, it is replaced by a OH. Therefore, its name suggests that the benzylic or allylic carbon atom which having the hydrogen atoms, they may be converted into a hydroxylation. Third one is when the position of a double bond, is present in the structure, at that time double bond or a ketonic group here. Okay, what kind of the groups are present in this? The adjacent carbon atom is called as allylic carbon atom, and that carbon atom, when it is a CH2, that CH2 can be converted into a CO group. Okay. Then the structure is in a olefinic compound in which double bond present at the terminal position at that time, which suggests the presence of a CH3 group. Okay, that CH3 group can be converted into CH2 group. It is one of the CH2 plus H. One of this H is converted into a OH. Therefore, the conversion is known as CH2OH. The last one is, that is the dehydrogenation. For example, we are taking the example that is known as a benzyl alcohol, which is on giving rise to a dehydrogenation. Formation of this is removal of H2 gives rise to what? It is the formation of a benzaldehyde. Already you know this structure. As far as this reaction is concerned, again there is a reaction, that is a acetic acid is converted into a succinic acid, when 2 moles of acetic acid is taken. And last application is it acts as a catalyst when it is taken together with a hydrogen peroxide. So one by one we will see these applications. First applications, it acts as a oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. Selenium dioxide in the aqueous state at temperature 100 to 140 to 200 degrees Celsius in presence of dioxide as a solvent, it oxidizes the compounds containing the triple bond into a carbonyl group. Okay, for example, diphenyl acetylene, C triple bond, C6H5. Okay, this the valence of carbon is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is diphenyl acetylene, which undergoes oxidation with ACO2 at temperatures in 100 to 200 degrees Celsius. There is formation of here C6H5, C double bond O, C double bond O, and here C6H5. The name of this compound is what? That is benzene. Already in the preparation you have an aware of a benzene. It is a compound which I obtained from diphenyl acetylene on oxidation. Again, if we take its monomer, that is equal to what? That is C6H5, C phenyl acetylene, H. Here, what happens here? Here, just concentrate on this group, that is CH. Here this C double bond C, instead of this, that is a dark ketone is obtained. Instead of this here, CH is replaced by a COOH instead of CO, as usual to this reaction, and again due to CH, that is equal to a OH. The compound form is as follows: C6H5, C double bond O, okay, and here C double bond O and OH, okay, phenyl glyoxylic acid. Okay, so as far as the example is considered, you must take care of this example. What is this? That is phenyl acetylene. Phenyl acetylene. On oxidation with selenium dioxide, it can give rise to a phenyl glyoxylic acid. Okay, now the next example. The compounds containing the other groups like CH3, okay, CH2, which are adjacent to a carbonyl group. That groups are oxidized to a CHO group. Okay. Now the compounds containing this CH3. Generally, this is possible for this only CH3. What about its CH2, CH and CH3 when they are attached to a allylic or benzylic position? We will take in consideration in later. So first take this example as, for example, acetaldehyde CH3CHO on oxidation with selenium dioxide. Okay, here this CHO group is called as a aldehyde group, and this CH3 is converted into a CHO. Therefore, CHO. Okay, CHO. Okay, this is the name of this glyoxal. Okay, now again here the name of this substrate taken is acetaldehyde. Second example is of ketone CH3COCH3. At a time we have to take here 1 mole of selenium dioxide. Therefore, only one group can be oxidized. Okay, selenium dioxide. Here formation of COCH, methyl glyoxide. The name of this compound is that is methyl glyoxide. Okay, got it this? That is here the CH2 group is converted into which group? Functional group CHO. Next. Other examples are here. Just C6H5COCH3, SCO2, selenium dioxide. The name of this compound is acetophenone. What is the conversion here? Only CH3 group is converted into a CHO. C6H5CO and then CHO. Okay, that is what is the here 1,2 diketo what or phenyl glyoxal. Okay, 1 keto here 2 keto phenyl glyoxal. Okay, now another example is we are going to take here, that is of a diethyl malonate, that is COOET. The name of the compound is diethyl malonate. Okay, which one gets oxidized to here, in presence of selenium dioxide. Here one of the active group is what? CH2. Now the rule is again changed. That is CH2 group is present. When active CH2 group is present, it can be oxidized to a CO. It is C double bond O. And what is this? Remaining as it is. COOAT. Okay, what is this? Now we are considering the compounds containing the double bond or a presence of a carbonyl group. Let us take the example. Another example is, first one is this cyclohexene. Okay, hexene, and another one is cyclohexanone. Okay, C double bond O. What happens? Just you have to write it at is here. Okay, now whatever undergoing these compounds, this type of compounds, you have to must take care of this. Which carbon is called as a allylic carbon atom? The carbon atom which is adjacent to double bond, that is on this carbon atom or this carbon atom. This carbon atom is called as a allylic carbon atom. Okay, and that carbon atom is oxidized to a C double bond mode. Here in this example, here cyclohexanone. Here which position is called as allylic position? That is CO group is adjacent to which carbon atom? That is on this carbon atom, this side or this side. This is called as allylic position. Allylic position. Now here you can just stress that is one of the position is gets oxidized here. Here also one of the position, because we are taken in a 1 mole of a selenium dioxide. The products formed as the required compound is that is C double bond O. Here the name of this compound is 1,2-cyclohexane, 1-ONE and 2-ENE. Okay, and here from this, what is the required product here? That is equal to, only you have to just, this is, that is 1,2 diketo cyclohexane. Okay, now this is the examples of the selenium dioxide in which allylic position is a considering. Now what is meant by the allylic carbon atom? The carbon atom which is adjacent to a double bond, or the carbon atom which is adjacent to a carbonyl group, that carbon atom is called as a allylic carbon atom. Okay. Yes. Now this is about first application. Now the second application, that is allylic and benzylic hydroxylation. Okay, already we have discussed what is the allylic position here. The rule is that is one of the H is present in this allylic position, that H is converted into a OH. Okay, now here two rules are considered here. First we have to take the two examples and the priority of orders of functional groups as first is CH2 greater than CH3. Okay, and this is greater than of a CH. Okay, that is in the priority. First CH2 group is present, that is oxidized to respective group. CH3 group is present, that is oxidized to respective group, and CH is present, that is oxidized to respective group. Now taking the example, for example is 2-methyl 2-butene. 2-butene. You have to draw the 4 carbon atoms as here. Okay, 2-methyl, that is from here in this position 2-methyl and 2-methyl 2-butene 1-2 position here. Okay, therefore here CH3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 here, from 1 2 3 CH. Okay, and here CH3. Okay, now what is the here the reason? Now in these examples we have to stress this double bond, and this double bonds is present along with this, which that is a CH3 group, and that CH3 group is converted into a CH2 OH group. The compound found is as follows: CH3, okay, CH, okay, and here CH2 OH. Okay, only this CH3 group is converted into a CH2 OH group. As far as here also presence of this CH3 and CH, but order of priority is that CH2, CH3, CH. Therefore, we have to consider this CH3. Okay. Now, third example. So, the second example is what? That is 2-methyl 3-pentene. 2-methyl 3-pentene, what happens? We have to draw the 5 carbon atoms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Which position? 2 position, that is equal to this 2 position. 2-methyl CH3, here CH3, okay, 1 2 CH, okay, and 3 pentene, that is 1 2 3 here. This is a single bond. This is 1 2 3, here 4, here also 1 2 3 4, okay. Now here what happens here? Now in this structure, the product of this selenium dioxide is as follows, that is 2-methyl, okay. Just if we are taking the 3-methyl, okay, what happens here? 3-methyl 3-pentene. What is the structure? Here 3-methyl, here the structure is as follows: 3-methyl 2-pentene, as that is CH3, 1 2 3 4, and here 5, okay. 2-pentene, that is equal to, here double bond 2, 3-methyl, this of these 3, okay, 1 2 3, here CH, 1 2 3 4, here also a CH, okay. Now here what happens? Now the double bond position is occurs at which position? That is equal to this, okay. This is the double bond, which group is nearer to this double bond, that is CH, okay. Therefore here the required product is CH3 CH, okay, CH double bond CH3, here double bond, here CH OH, okay, and here CH. Thus there is a, the name of this compound is what? That is 1 2 3 3-methyl, okay, pentane to 1 2 3 4 OH. Or on this side 1 2 3-methyl 1 OH, okay. Now on this side, the name of this compound is what? 2-methyl but 2-en and 1 ON, okay. In this way we have follows this order of priorities of oxidation with a selenium dioxide. If the structure contains the terminal position, when we take the example of a 1-pentene, okay, what happens here? Here CH3, 1 2 3 4 5, okay, 1-pentene, that is equal to CCH2, here CH, here CH2, here also CH2. What happens here? If the terminal position carries the double bond, at that time what happens? Here the migration of double bonds comes to on this position, and one of the hydroxy groups comes to this position, and one of the H is converted into a OH. Is H by OH. The required product is that is equal to CH3 CH2 CH, okay, double bond CH, again I am writing skillfully, CH double bond CH CH2 OH, okay. So here just this double bond is gets transferred to here, one of this H transferred to here, and here the formation of this primary alcohol, okay. What is the name? 1 2 3 4 5, double bond carries less position, that is 1 2, okay, that is pentene, that is 2A PNE 1 OH. This is the required product, that is when double bond position is present in a terminal position, at that time there is formation of a alcohol. Just you have to take in consideration. Now the next application is that is known as the dehydrogenation. Dehydrogenation. Already we have taken this example. First is benzene alcohol, that is equal to CH2OH. Dehydrogenation means removal of H2 In presence of selenium oxidation, it is gives rise to this. The compound is known as CHO. The name of this compound is benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde. Benzene alcohol gives rise to a dehydrogenation, gives rise to a benzaldehyde. Okay. Next example is what? It is of a 2 moles of acetic acid CH3 COOH on dehydrogenation, removal of H2, there is formation of succinic acid. Formation of succinic acid. Okay. What is the name of this acid? Is succinic acid. Okay. Now, last application is that is the catalysis. As a catalyst, selenium dioxide acts as a catalyst in presence of a H2O2. Its hydrogenase is trans-way, that is, it catalyzes the transhydrogenation of a unsaturated compounds like CH double bond CH COOH malic acid, okay, which is on presence of selenium dioxide. In presence of hydrogen peroxide, it gives the formation of here this is the 1, this is 2, 1,2 dihydroxy 1,2 dihydroxy here succinic acid. Okay. Thus, we have here concluded this application of a selenium dioxide. One more application is that is the conversion of oleic acid into its 9,10 dihydro derivative of the another compound. What is the structure of this? Here, oleic acid, that is equal to, last example here I am going to discuss, that is CH3. The last one example is that is the oleic acid. Oleic acid having the formula CH3 CH2, okay, 7 times CH double bond CH, okay, CH2 7 times, that is a COH, which is on oxidation with selenium dioxide with H2O2. This is called as a oleic acid. Okay. Now this is converted into a CH3 CH2 7 times CH. Here this CH is converted to CHOH. CHOH. Here also CH2 7 times and COH. What is the name here? Already 7 carbon atoms are here. That is 3 carbon atoms. Therefore 7 plus 1 is equal to 8, 9 and here 10. 9,10 dihydro steric acid. Okay. Thus, an oleic acid containing the double bond in the middle part at that time by using H2O2, it gives as a transhydroxylation in the formation of 9,10 dihydrosteric acid. I hope that all of you understand this video very carefully, and if there are any doubts, please ask me on group. Thank you.